I just thought I'd do a quick update on this Jaguar. It's taking a bit longer than I thought, not much time. Last night I popped the screens out. They're both nice. I got the dash apart. As you can see, it's up here in the air conditioner box. So yeah, steering column's out. Now just got to get the heater box out, and the gear selector and the brake booster. The engine bay is now clear of anything useful, apart from the brake booster, but they'll come out from in the cabin. The wiper motor gone, just crappy old loom left. Also going to take the steering knuckle, but I have to do that from inside. Yeah, it's getting there. So there's the evaporator coil on the aircon. It's a factory standard British one, which is quite rare for the Series 1. There's an actuator valve here I've taken out. That pulls on this lever, makes that go up. Just goes to recirculate. I mean, that's fresh air. That's recirculate. That closes off the vents on the windscreen as well. I'll be able to sell that whole setup. So that's what this looks like at the moment. Yeah, wicked fuel pump. They'll come in handy. Yep. Yeah, on the dash pad of this Jag, I noticed it's a bit crispy around here. I was like, what's caused that? It's got very hot. So I looked around, and that's the centre of the dash. If we have a look on the back of that, she's been on fire. It's all been taped up, but that was the fuel circuit. I wonder why the fuel switch was all buggered. Doesn't work. So, fire. Typical Lucas. I've got this TIAC plasma back. Might remember I had this probably a year ago. It's finally failed now. Power supply went, I think. Just doesn't turn on. It was working fine up until then. Well, since it's a nice and sunny day, it's not too freezing, I might actually play with the Mercedes for a while, because I haven't started that in a long time. I'm expecting to have a bad connection on the battery terminal. So, yeah, I might do a video of playing with this. I just opened my boot lid to let it air and stuff in there. Look what I found. You saw it scamper away in the corner of my eye. Go find something to poke it with. There we go. I don't want to kill it. I don't want it in my car. So, see if I can make it run away without screaming. Come on, little huntsman. You mustn't like me doing this. Come on. Come on. Go that way. Come on. Don't want to hurt you. Yeah. Okay, now he's in the car. Okay, maybe this car can sit here for another few more weeks. Should have just killed him, but... Oh, here's the engine in this, if anyone forgets what it looks like. Cool. Let's see if it's got a bad battery connection or not. I had trouble last time I started this. Gotta try and get some fuel up and get the oil pressure up before I let it fire. Okay, got oil pressure. Usually fuel takes about the same time. Now we'll give it 2 pumps of the gas. Give another 1 pump. 4 pumps. Ooh, I think we're going to lose the battery before it goes. Let's try some choke. Yeah, does it even work still? There we go. It's been a while since I've done that. Alright, jumper pack. Oh, let's try again with the jumper pack and no choke. Mad. Look at that. Sure. Damn, I love this thing. Hasn't been running like a month and it starts and idles. And no, it's not a diesel, it's just this camera makes it sound like a diesel. Just the same as normal. Nice. It's almost 51 years old now, this. Well, now that I got this running, I figured I might as well fix the problem it's had for about a month. I haven't driven it. Keeps blowing the fuse to the instrument cluster and the driver's side parking lights. So I figured the problem will be in here, which it was. So notice when I fiddled with the dimmer, it wouldn't blow the fuse. So I thought the dimmer was the problem, which is here, but it turns out it's not. But just be careful with these if you ever play with an old one like this, because you got to, under the dash, unbolt this line. The oil goes up here to the gauge. So if you see, you'll see the other half of it down there. You got to undo the speedo cable while it's still in, and don't pull on it too hard, because that there is an alcohol pressured temperature gauge. So, But, the way I found the problem, I was like, damn, I've only got one fuse left. So I put a light globe in the fuse box there. So when you turn the Parkers on, you can see it's on pretty bright at the moment. So that's when I turn the dimmer, and there's a short circuit there. That's when it's on full. So this way I know it's shorted out. And I found it when I was poking around down here. You'll watch the light. See? So that's shorted, not shorted. Shorted, not shorted. I found out it's just this. That's a contact for one of the lights. And for some reason that's shorting out down there. So I'm going to have to work out why that's shorting out. So I've got to get a light in there and have a look. So, but that's the problem. This little thing there. I've removed the light globe. Seems to have stopped shorting. I poked around a bit more. I fiddled with the actual arm. Nothing happened. So I fiddled with the negative socket, which is just in there. Bear with me with my camera, it's a bit hard to do this. And as soon as you jiggle the negative socket, where is it? Yeah, see? So there must be a problem in there somewhere. So that sucks. That really, really sucks. But guess what? I have about 2 spare dash clusters. So I might have to replace the whole thing, but yeah, I'll work out why that's doing it though. I might go have a look at one of the other ones I've got and see see what it's like on the inside. What could cause that? Oh, here's another instrument cluster I found. A box of them I've got. Now I see why it doesn't work. I'm an idiot. That's actually the negative and that's the positive. And you see there's an insulation ring around that. The one in the car is missing that. I found bits of it at the back, so it's disintegrated. So that is why. So either I try and re-insulate the one in the car, or change the whole lot over. I'm thinking of snapping a nice O-ring around the one in the car. That should fix it. So I'll see if I've got an O-ring. Because this is good, complete. The chrome on it's just not as good as the other one, so I'd have to change all that over. There's a genuine globe, just like the other one. Old. Cool. Well, if you can see that, I've put an O-ring around the base of that socket. So, can't really get a good shot, because I can't pull the dash out further without taking out the actual temperature gauge. And it's plugged in too, so I'd have to reach under and get that out. But yeah, that should do the trick. It's nice and firm, nice little O-ring. I've got them on at the moment, and no short, and if I wobble it, yeah, it seems all well and good. Poke it. Yeah. Cool. So I think that fixes that problem. Now I just got to put it all back together again. Sweet. Now if you're wondering how I'm doing all this, this is where you got to be. Here, there's the handbrake. There's no point having a light, because you've got to jam your hand up in that little spot and do it all by feel. It's good fun. All back together now with a new fuse. Parkers are working now. Front and back. Cool. And that number plate light. So I just noticed that this number plate light isn't working, so I'm going to have to put a new globe in there. Before I go for a drive. Yeah, all done. I found Mr. Huntsman again. I was just looking around for him before I started changing the globe. He's alright there. I won't shut the boot properly. If I remember rightly, there's no way for him to get into the cabin. It's all sealed. If he was in the Jag, it would be a different story. He could get in very easy. I'll take a photo or two. There we go, all fixed. It's just a dirty contact. And that's what they look like. Globe for everything. Number plate light, stop light, reverse light, clearance light, Parker, indicator. Cool. It's also a good setup having the number plate lights like that, because at night you can see where the filler cap is and put fuel in if you have to do it in the dark. So it's just behind the number plate. Where's the spider? I've taken off this bracket, and there's a cobweb attached to the bracket to the back of the spider. So I'm slowly pulling it out and making that web longer, and hopefully I'll get him to let go and he'll hang on the web and I'll put him in the garden. Yeah, it's still attached. Yeah, big spider. Well, I have him on the end of this stick now. Managed to get him on the stick. The other plan didn't work. So I'll put him in the garden somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, I'll show you where he ends up. There he is.